Hi YouTube, it's Thomasmemoryscentral back with another commentary. Due to Windows Movie Maker issues with the joke video regarding Nutty Madam, I decided to do this commentary in the meantime as the next upload. I decided to take on Josh U2uber's video, or JoshChristian as he calls his new account, on violent video games. With all the stupid stuff Josh has talked about, he goes on about how they're no good. But you'll see a few points on why he can't get it right. Also, tell me what you think of my new way to introduce the video commentate on.
First on the docket,
JoshChristian's violent video games rant. This video is charged with making a ridiculous attempt at trying to make people feel bad about their video games. The jury will know that Josh's attempt to break a game just make Christian Weston Chandler look like Hulk Hogan.
The most violent video game in the world, probably, is GTA 4, okay?
I saw Madison Skull's video commenting on your video, and there was footage from God of War 2, Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks, and Mad World, which had impalement, blood, and swords. GTA 4 may be kind of violent, but it's kind of tame when you compare it to those three games.
And I admit, I used to play a lot of violent video games. I used to play GTA 4, okay?
Yeah, and up until your parents probably stopped it.
And I was like, you know, addicted to these games.
Okay, it's a game, not a cigarette, so you don't need to mention being addicted to it. With your young age, of course you're gonna like something a lot really fast. Also, isn't GTA 4 more of a teen/adult game? How did you get a copy of it?
But then I discovered something. These games do no good. They rot your brain. Like,
that depends on how long you play them and if you do that for most of your time without doing anything else. Also, ever heard of NES? Yeah, that system saved the gaming industry after the 1983 video game crash. If it wasn't for this system, Rob the Robot, and games like Super Mario Brothers, you wouldn't have your precious GTA 4. See? They can do some good, like save an industry.
video games are pointless.
They're entertainment. Wouldn't call that pointless.
You should be outside getting exercise or practicing your religion like I am.
The exercising thing is hilarious, considering you sit on your butt to make these crappy webcam videos of stuff to complain about, or like a Jonas Brothers music dub. That stuff about practicing religion is also a bunch of crud since you shove it down our throats instead. No wonder why you, Dustin and Christian, got made fun of.
Practicing mine. But no, you're just sitting there looking at a screen, okay?
Don't we watch movies on a big screen? Lots of films get shown on that. The same thing can be said for TV, even though its screen isn't as big as the movie one, but still we view them both on a similar thing. Check out these shows I picked. Where's your argument on that?
And I have an Xbox 360, but I only play sports games or games that aren't violent, okay? And I only play for an hour a day, okay? Because they're too addictive.
I said earlier that they're not smokes, so don't mention being addicted to them. Aren't there violent sports games out there as well? I'll give him credit that he only plays for an hour a day, but not fully, since how do we know that he only does an hour because his mom or dad said so?
And a year ago, I tried to get my school, I don't go to school anymore, but I tried to get my school to give up violent video games.
Okay, asking your school to give up violent video games doesn't work. If you said you wanted the students to trim their gaming hours, that would have been fine, but asking them to give up violent video games completely is obviously not going to work. Why? You risk angering the people who really enjoy their consoles and titles. That's like asking James Roll to do a requested AVG episode once every week. That's a no-no since he has other work and sometimes wants to do something himself.
The school was like having this like assembly meeting thing. Everybody was sitting there, and I had to go up to the front in front of like 400 people, and I had to talk about why I'm trying to get everybody to quit.
I'd much rather like to know about that assembly meeting than your awful speech. You're also probably going to tell them why they should make angry faces and shout at you with your ridiculous request.
And I told them, you know, wasting your brain, God doesn't like it. They didn't listen.
What did you think was going to happen when you tell them that? Please don't bring God into this also.
5 people quit the violent video games out of 400 people. 5 people. And after that, I got bullied and made fun of because of it. I had to leave my school. I get homeschooled now because of that. But there, you can still stop. I'm trying to influence you people to quit these violent video games. They're pointless.
Yeah, the 5 people were probably Christian, Dustin, that one kid with Dustin in some of his videos, and 3 of your other friends. See what happens when you pitch a far-fetched request to a crowd of people? You get backlash and have to face the results of your actions. And you're not influencing anyone, you're cramming it into our faces with annoyance.
You need to get a life, guys, okay?
Says the little guy who can't leave people's opinions on violent video games alone. I guess his parents should have also taught him to become a better person of people's views, since Josh clearly doesn't know what he says when he uploads videos. Could you try standing up to your parents to allow you to play all kinds of games?
Just, you know, destroy your stupid GTA 4 or snap the disc.
Oh, can the poor turkey not afford to smash his favorite game disc?
Into pieces. Can I just destroy them? Destroy your violent video games. Never play them again. Throw them out. Because there's nothing else you can do with them apart from waste your life on them.
Well, we play video games because we want to have some enjoyment from the real world sometimes, from people like you. Some of these games can become valuable also, so we don't have to throw them out. We can keep them as collectibles or sell them for a high price. How about you show us the front of that disc so we know if you're really trying to break that game and not just a random blank CD you grabbed that had been lying around. Also, I wouldn't break that game disc, Josh, if it really is your GTA 4. These aren't like NES games where it doesn't entirely matter if you have the case or not. This is a disc game. It needs a case to protect from scratches or getting smashed or stepped on.
Okay? So, I hope this video has influenced you guys to stop playing these violent games, and I'll be making more videos.
The video just cut out. Oh well, at least the video is finally over. Okay, Josh clearly doesn't know violent video games well, and I sense him to play the 3 games, Mad World, God of War 2, and Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, so he knows true violent video games. So closes my second commentary, and let me know if you like my new way of introducing commentaries or not. Stay tuned for more.